What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I know it's been a little while, but I've been in school, I changed jobs. I kind of got a career job now. I mean, it's one of the beard's gone, the old chin strap, she's gone now, probably forever now. I can keep the mustache, but the chin strap, she gone. Anyway, these are all my pickups for June and July. I'm not going to include my Too Many Games pickups. If you want to see that, just check this video out. It's all the pickups I got from Too Many Games, pretty much all the retro stuff that I got in June and July of 2019. Anyway, I'm going to start with the Nintendo Switch. So I've had the Switch for maybe 2 months now. I love this thing, love playing the RPGs on it. It reminds me, all the games that are coming out on it, it reminds me of the times of the RPGs on the PSP. You know, that was back when I was at the tail end of my college. And, you know, I love the PSP RPG library. Anyway, I'm going to start off with the used games I got for the Switch, and I'll show you some of the new games that I got for the Switch. And remember, this is 2 months worth of pickups, but I'll start off with this shitty shooter. This shooter sucks. I don't like it. This is probably the shittiest shooter there ever was, shittiest shooter there probably ever will be. This thing right here, Aces of Luftwaffe Squadron. Don't like this game at all. I don't recommend it. I mean, if you're a genre completionist like me, you know, I'm into shooters, you probably want to buy it, but I don't recommend it at all. Terrible game. Okay. Next is a good game. Gunvolt, Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack. I guess this is, it's weird. This came out, I got this on the 3DS a while ago, and I saw this, I wanted to play it, you know, on the TV, so obviously I got it. It's 2 games on one, you know, I guess they're both on the carts, but I don't remember the first game coming out for anything, so maybe this, I mean, NT Creates, you know, put this game out. I don't know. Good game. It's kind of like Mega Man X kind of, but anyway, Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack, which is 2 games, the first 2 games in the series, and well, I mean, I guess that's pretty cool. Okay, this is the game I'm actually currently playing. I found this used for like 30 bucks, and it has the steelbook with it, or it's not really a steelbook, it's a steel case, and that's the new Shining Force game, Shining Resonance Refrain. Played through this on the PS4, saw it on the Switch, really love this game. For whatever reason, guys, this game reminded me of the GU Dot Hack, not the original Dot Hack. And I remember playing, you know, GU Last Recode on the PS4, and, you know, by the way, that's probably my favorite RPG that was released on the PlayStation 4 thus far. You know, that and Tales of Berseria. Anyway, this game is not quite as good as those games, but it's still pretty good. Shining Resonance Refrain, you can find it used at GameStop pretty cheap. You know, it's a good game for the price. Next game I haven't played yet. This is a flea market find. Falling Legion on the Switch. Looks like a 2D side-scrolling RPG, kind of like Code of Princess, or I don't know. Haven't played it yet. Let me know in the comments down below. Is this a good game? Decent RPG? Is it even an RPG? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. That's Falling Legion on the Nintendo Switch. Okay, another used game. This was alright. So this game, I'm gonna try not to talk about prices too much, but I think I paid. You know what? This thing's sealed. This is new. Anyway, I paid $7 for this, and it's I haven't played it yet, but yeah, it's still sealed. So I guess expect SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy on an unboxing video of mine because it's still sealed. But yeah, my $7 SNK Heroines. And this last game I got, I forget where I got this, but Cave Story. You know, again, a game I played on the 3DS. Let me know in the comments down below, is this Cave Story different than the 3DS version? Also, there's Cave Story characters and Blade Strangers, if you have that on the Switch or the PS4. Okay, here's some of the new games I got for the system. Some of these are still sealed, you know, I haven't played them yet. Some of them I have. Like, here's one that's still sealed. This is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. This is I guess the limited run version. One of the stores around my area sells them for like, I guess the same price they sell for on the website. So, I have that on the Switch now. It's still sealed. Won't be for long though. This next game is another NT Creates game. I highly recommend this one. I really like this one. And that's Dragon Mark for Death. This was like 60 bucks. I paid it. I kind of regret it. It's a lot of money to pay for a video game. Damn. But it's worth it. This is a good game. That's Dragon Mark for Death. It's Metroidvania style, RPG-ish game. You can level up. Fun game. Next game was a game I got at Best Buy, and that is Golf Story on the Nintendo Switch, which is a golfing RPG. I know, golfing RPG. I'm sure you can imagine. Next game. Okay, I played through, I want to say 10 or 15 hours of this, and I was really liking what I played of it so far. And that is Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, the Golden Country, I'm sorry. Pretty good game what I played so far, guys. you know, and it's not as expensive as Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so, and I kind of like this a little bit better than Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which I only played a little bit of too. I don't even own that game yet. I had to borrow it from somebody. Okay, these next two I have not opened yet, and that's just because I haven't got around to playing them yet. And this one I got from Walmart, and that is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Now, there was this big poster they had, there was a Walmart, and I was at a place like nowhere near where I live at. This was a Walmart like 5 or 6 hours away from me, where I found this. And they had this big Bloodstained poster up on the wall in this Walmart, and I'm like, damn. Like, I need to get this poster up out of here, right? So I'm like trying to rip the poster down, and all these Walmart employees are looking at me. And I'm like, hey, can I buy this? And they're like, no. So I didn't get the poster. It sucks, but I did get the game, and that's Bloodstained Ritual of the Night on the Nintendo Switch. And the last game I got today, and this was new at GameStop for $30. And it's a game I've played through on 2 other systems. But again, kind of like the Dot Hack game, it's really good and it deserves another playthrough. And the fact that I can do it portably is all the better. And that is Tales of Vesperia on the Nintendo Switch. A lot of Switch games. Look at this. This is... God. And that's not even... I got Switch games at the convention too, so... Yeah, you know, when I get into something, man, I get into it. Okay, here's one Vita game. And this was a $65 Vita game. But it is the collector's edition. That is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. This was at the store too. It's still 64 bucks. Again, I'm not trying to show price, but around my way, they don't sell these for like fucking eBay prices, you know? So, yeah, if you want to know more, you know, let me know and I can direct you guys where to get some of these games. But and they still have this in stock if anybody wants it for that same price. For every system, for the PS4, for the Vita, and for the Nintendo Switch. So, I know some of you guys are looking for this. If you want to know how to get it for $65, you know, let me know in the comments down below or hit me up on social media. You know, if I mess with you like that, I don't mind picking you up a copy. Okay, next is the PlayStation 4. Okay, some decent PlayStation 4 games. Again, this is a PlayStation 4 game I got at that local game store that sells the limited run stuff for what it costs on their website, and you don't have to pay for shipping. And that is King of the Fighters 97 Global Match. I haven't opened this one yet, but 30 bucks. And they were selling them for that price at the convention. Limited run was there, so it's cool that they have contracts with some stores and they sell for what they sell it for, you know, and they give the store a discount. I kind of like that about them. They don't just sell on their website. You know, there are physical locations that Limited Run sells like all their games in. And here's another one. I should say the name. King of the Fighters 97 Global Match. Okay. For those of you that didn't hear that. Okay, so this next game is really good. This is a beat 'em up, and Raging Justice was for download. Strictly limited made it physical. Yeah, this has those digitized graphics that really remind you of like Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, and like Clay Fighter and stuff like that. This is a badass game. Now, of all, there's 3 characters. There's this like this like 45-year-old cop, then there's this like kung fu black chick that's probably like 39, like, and they're both cops, and there's this kid. He's actually right here. He's like 13 in the game, and I'm digging on that kid. He's my favorite character. He's not even featured on the front cover, which is kind of bullshit. There's the 45-year-old guy. There's the 29 or whatever year old black chick cop. They're both cops. I guess they're maybe partners. But yeah, the kid in this game is that's the one to play with. The only thing I don't dig about the kid is he's wearing these little skinny jeans, and I guess that's just a sign of the times, but Raging Justice is definitely where it's at. Okay, here's another Bloodstained Ritual of the Night on the PlayStation 4. I don't feel like I need to talk about that. God, it's hot out here. It's like 95 degrees here in Maryland right now. I'm actually out in the park. You might see the camera flicker a little bit, but it's like a nice, you know, sunny day. It's a little hot. It is breezy, not too humid, thank God. This was a game I got for 20 bucks at GameStop, brand new, and that's Death's Gambit. Really don't know anything about this game. I bought this based on the cover art alone, and after I got it, I saw a couple other YouTubers and some people post on Instagram, so I know that there's some kind of interest in it, and it just based on the screenshots on the back, it looks like the kind of game I would play, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below.
Okay, here is an RPG that is good from what I've played so far. It's got some weird mechanics, but it's a turn-based RPG. There's like witches on brooms, and it has a mechanic that's similar to Panzer Dragoon Saga, where you move around your enemy. But this, you're a witch on a broomstick, and you can move from low, medium, and high. Anyway, Dragonstar Veneer. Yeah, it's a compile heart game, so, you know, it's that fan service game. But, yeah, they make good RPGs, you know. I really dug the Hyperdimension Neptunia series, so Dragonstar Veneer, Varner, something like that. And this last game is a Guilty Gear game, and that is Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2, which is Revelator 2. This is pretty much the Revelator and Revelator DLC on one disc. So I think if you already own Revelator, you pay $20 and you can get the DLC, or you can just buy everything on a disc. It's $22 used at GameStop. I feel like that's a decent deal. And I did get one other game. Again, for all the retro stuff, I got most of that at the convention. It's really hard for me to find like retro shooters and stuff that I don't have out here. I've just, you know, I've been going at this for a long time. And, you know, when it comes to shooters and stuff, like, I just got to go to conventions now, guys. Like, every now and then something will come around like this. This Genesis game I got. This is Biohazard Battle. I haven't even played this shooter yet, but one good thing about the Genesis, I'm always finding shooters that I never heard of before. Like, you feel like you could just look at a list on the internet and know all the shooters for a system, but it's, like, not like that for the Genesis. Yeah, Biohazard Battle. I mean, I've played this through an emulator, but I just haven't played this copy yet. It was $13, so, you know, pretty good deal for a shooter in my opinion. So yeah, that's like everything I got for the past 2 months. You know, I did get some really good stuff at Too Many Games. You know, just, I don't have it with me, but just to kind of reiterate, I got Macross Scrambled Valkyrie on the Super Famicom, which is a game I've been wanting for a really long time. I did get Guardian Heroes on the Sega Saturn, not the US version, but I did get the Japanese version, which is cool because it's so easy to play imports on the Sega Saturn. And speaking of which, I do want to thank Retro Dad Modern Lad for that shout out, you know, about the shooters the other day. Guys, if you haven't checked his channel out, Retro Dad and Modern Lad has an awesome YouTube channel that's all about the Sega Saturn. He's always posting about what's going on in the Saturn scene, you know, modding scene, demos that were never released, games that have been converted over to the Saturn. There's just a lot of stuff going on in the Saturn scene, especially over in Europe from what I've seen. This guy's channel, I do believe, is over in Europe. Yeah, he's a wealth of knowledge on the Sega Saturn, and that's definitely who I go to, you know, when I have questions about the Saturn. And there is a Sega Saturn collecting group on Facebook that I do believe he's a part of. So you guys might want to check that out. I forget the name, but it's a big Sega Saturn collecting group, Facebook collecting group. Anyways, guys, that's everything I got for June and July of 2019. You know, pretty much all PS4 games and Switch games, you know, for the most part, except for I think 2 games, a Vita game and a Genesis game. You know, again, thanks for watching. If you like awesome video games, make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure to like this video. Till next time, guys. Peace out.